In today's video, I'm going to walk you guys through the Stage 1 Plus Unitronic tune on my Mk8 GTI. Just going to make a really quick video for those of you who might own the car and are looking to potentially tune it, what kind of power you can get out of it, and then the bolt-on mods that I have and the gains that we got actually from a stock dyno run as well. So I took my car to Lakeview Automotive here in Calgary, and they did 2 dyno runs for me, one with the Stage 1 Plus low torque from Unitronic, and the second pull we flashed the car back to stock, and with the mods I'll let you guys know what kind of power we got out of it. It's a pretty great little car stock, and it's an even better car with this tune. So let me walk you guys through what I've bolted onto my car and then the power gains that we got with the Unitronic Stage 1 Plus. So the bolt-on mods that I've put on my Mk8 GTI, I've installed myself, is the Unitronic cold air intake. It's the carbon fiber one. Looks good, sounds amazing. I also have the AWE exhaust on there. It is the touring version, not the track version. Sounds good, not too loud. It's kind of all the tone without any of the drone, and it is just really, really great. The other things I have on there, of course, I've lowered it and put wheels on, but that doesn't really have an impact on how the car performs. Now, to run the Stage 1 Plus from Unitronic, you do need to have 93 octane fuel. So we were running the Shell Nitro Plus Premium 93 grade, which in my opinion is some of the best fuel in the industry. So those are the mods that we have on my stock car bolt-ons. I don't have the downpipe and I do not have the intercooler yet. So these are pretty much the simplest mods and the mods that almost everyone will do to their Mk8 GTI anyway. Then Unitronic reached out and asked if they could send me a tune, so I was open to it to see what the benefits would be. And then my good buddy Peter invited me over to Lakeview to test it on the dyno. So once we got the car set up, we did our first pull with the Stage 1 Plus low torque package, because I had already tuned it in my garage, and that's the part of the beauty of these Unitronics. It's really easy to do at home. So we did the Stage 1 Plus pull, and here are the numbers. Loud. 300 wheel horsepower. So for the Stage 1 Plus low torque package, we peaked our torque at 350. You can see at the very front of that line, but then it kind of balances out around the 330 torque line. So that's pretty great. And then the wheel horsepower that we got is 303 horsepower. So coming from a stock 240, which is what it's labeled, that's a pretty big gain. Now, what's beautiful about this, you guys can go watch my other video of my first impressions after doing the tune. You can genuinely feel this. This is a lot of power. It's all going to the front wheels, of course, so you got to make sure you got sticky tires or you're just going to blow through your tires. But this tune actually does really give you a bit of a whoa factor. You can really feel it throw you in your seat, especially as you can see that kind of torque peaking at the front there. You can really feel that in this car. Now, we did tune it back to stock, so let me tell you guys what the numbers are with my bolt-ons included. Remember, this isn't a full stock car. This has a few added bits.
270 and pretty jerky 270.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the line's all over the place.
Product tune is a lot smoother.
So for this one, we max peak torqued at 318, and it settled around more like the 280, which is a lot closer to what the actual stock suggestion is, around that 270 mark. But what you can see on there is that there's a bit of a less consistent pull. Now, this could be because we just tuned it back and it hadn't figured out or regulated that yet, so just keep that in mind. And then our horsepower numbers was around 268. So with a few bolt-on parts and some Nitro Plus Premium gasoline, we're actually getting quite a bit out of this car. Now, I actually did drive this car home on the stock, and yeah, it's not as fun. It doesn't have as much of that zip. It doesn't have as much of that consistency on the bandwidth there. So highly actually recommend, if you're looking to get into the Unitronic and you're willing to risk some of the warranty issues that may or may not come. I mean, the VW engines are really, really well built, and you're really not going to run into any issues with the Stage 1 low torque option at all. So that's why I did it, and I'm really enjoying it. But I just thought I'd throw this out there for my fellow Mk8 GTI guys and gals. If you guys are looking to tune it, it has my approval for sure. It's a lot of fun, and of course you might run out of tires. Depending if you don't do the low torque option, you might run your clutch out pretty quick as well. But just make the right decision for you. There's a lot of options out there for you guys, but it's pretty easy and affordable now to bolt on some things get a little cable in the mail, and you guys are off to the races. I hope that this helps you guys if you're in the Mk8 GTI realm and looking to tune your car. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and I will see you hopefully in the next video. Peace.